good.
Nice. Not bad.
I felt better than the first 4 or 5. Fuck it, should I throw another 10 on? One more just because there's people here.
Here we go.
Are you good to squat today? Okay, cool. Because I got today's my squat day.
Like squat for strength?
Yeah, it'll be heavy.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
For
cool.
My lifting front squats. But
yeah, you probably front squat my back squat. Today,
probably not. I'm still rehabbing back from my knee.
What'd you do to your knee?
Everything. No, so it was.
You're talking to a guy who completely dislocated my knee. So
okay, that's
please
fair.
tell me more about everything.
That's fair. It was a year ago that it happened. Like, it was bad for the first month, but then I thought I was fine. So I haven't been squatting.
Did you like tear anything or have surgery?
Just strains. So it was at Zalos last year. We had a snatch ladder and I powered my last bar. It was a double. So I powered the first one and then I went for the second one and there was a logo in my lane and I just slid out. It was, it hurt like shit. Yeah. But it's because I did it in football in high school. So like I hyperextended and it cracked my tibia and like just the ACL, MCL and meniscus got damaged. So when that happened, it just basically, even though it was like 4 years later, it just basically redid the whole thing.
Yeah, that's nasty, man.
I couldn't do
these
pistols.
are fucking these are bullshit. I don't, but I haven't. So I dislocated this knee in 2012. So it was like my knee was literally like this. God. Like they talked about amputation. That's how shitty it was. And then I remember looking at the doctor being like, "You take my legs, I'm taking yours." But so they fixed, so the ACL, PCL, MCL, and meniscus all tore. They never fixed the PCL. They tried to go in and replace the ACL and PCL. It always felt weird afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, but in my head, I'm like, it was sideways. It probably is going to feel weird. And, but then I go to have it fixed in 2019 again because it was just so painful to even do anything on.
Yeah.
And the doc's like, there is no ACL or PCL in your leg. So I think they actually, my body rejected it when they put the cadavers in. And so I literally did most of my competing without any ligaments in this left knee. Still don't have them. What I fixed in 19 was they did a high tibia osteotomy, which is where they break the leg to reset reset the joint. And but I still don't have any ligaments in it. And dude, I'm squatting. I squatted 435 without a belt the other day. I was like, 440 is the most I've ever done. So
that's pretty solid.
I want to get 500 real bad. That's like my last goal. It's 500.
I'm not hitting a decent rep at 405. I'm either hitting a great rep or I'm not even going to get close to standing it up.
I think every lift when you're competing has that weight, right? Like my snatch, whenever 225 defined if it was going to be a good day or I'm going to want to put my head through a wall. Like for my snatch, it was just like 225 was my number. For clean and jerk, it was 275. It was like, if I hit that, I'm going to fucking probably hit 305. If I don't, I'm going to suck. And I'm going to probably break a window, which I did. Yeah, like you have your numbers for every lift. For front squat, it was like 315. If 315 feels good, I'm good. If back squat, it's like 365. If 365 feels good, I'm going to be good.
Yeah.
You had all your numbers.
I can't say that I have those numbers for front squat. Some days it's just going to be good. Some days it's going to be terrible. I just got to find out.
I never got it crazy high. I got it up to 385. That was the highest I ever lifted. I mean, the most I ever cleaned though was like 340, I think, which was double body weight for me. So I was happy. I had to look at numbers that way for me because it was like, I'm never going to be up there. So if I can do double body weight, I know I'm doing pretty damn good.
What did you weigh when you were competing?
The most I ever weighed was 174.
Oh, wow.
Like that was like the max. That was only 1 year. Most of it was like 168, about the same as I weigh now. Damn. I didn't lose any weight when I stopped competing. Didn't gain any weight. You know, I just, I weigh about I think I checked my weight this morning. I weighed 168.
Huh. Most people tend to either lose a lot or
get fat. Yeah. I've been checking it more lately because of the way I'm eating, just to see if how it's affecting. And because I'm feeling really strong in most of my lifts, but I know it's obviously also because my volume on my conditioning is so much less. So I'm going to be able to get stronger because I'm not doing 7 Metcons a day with monostructural intervals at the end of the day. But I also just want to see like where I'm at because I'm also really lean right now too. But I just changed how I ate. I'm changing, like I wish I knew back then how much protein I should have been eating. I was just eating whatever I could get my hands on, which was like fast food and pizza. Where now it's like, I only eat steak and red meat and sweet potatoes and fruit and honey. And yeah, I feel so much better. Where I ate so much just garbage back then. Like I've done wrestling, which is one of the hardest sports to do. Like I've been a Navy SEAL. Training for the CrossFit Games is fucking wild. My generation even, we're just idiots too. We never stopped training. I remember leaving the CrossFit Games on Sunday, and on Monday or Tuesday morning, I would be back in the gym training at a pretty high level, being like, I have things I need to work on.
Yeah.
I got to start working now. That's what's fucking stupid. Now you're seeing athletes be smarter and actually taking downtime.
This year I'm finally doing that. Like I skipped Wadapalooza because last year I was just like go competing all the time, and I was like, yeah, that was not smart.
We'll do 6 or 7 300s, just back and forth, 1-to-1.
Works for me. How hard are we going?
I'll probably try to keep my 300s at like 105, 110-ish. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. This is nice to row and not have to go crazy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I just like to get my, before I squat, I always like to row.
I was like trying to get out of bed and I like stepped down and fell right back onto the bed.
Dude, that's how I was the day I hurt my back. Like, I went through my session, I felt great that day. I woke up the next morning and I was like, ooh. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I still came down and worked out. And I was literally doing like lateral raises. And I put my dumbbells down and I go, oh my God. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You're back up at altitude, still holding 59.5.
I feel like I've been at altitude my whole life, so I don't get to use that as an excuse.
Yeah. You got plenty of fucking red blood cells.
Yeah.
Maintain sub 6 the whole time, sub 60. Look at that, 58.5. Finishing strong.
I debated if I should go faster. And
you gotta start slow. You gotta start slow and fade fast, Logan. That's the goal. That's the key. 2 of my buddies in my platoon were 6'6". So we get on the rower. Anytime I was like, we'll do rowing in our workout for you, but we're gonna do thrusters too. Or like bar muscle ups. Like, dudes would get on the rower, the 6'6" dudes, and they'd pulling like a 118, 500 meter pace, and it didn't even look like they were trying.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like they were warming up. There's like, whoosh, these big ass long rows. I'm looking at the clock, what the fuck? Like, all out, I might get 130.
There's
like,
nothing more humbling.
Watching a tall dude row.
The first open workout this year was that redo, and everyone was chasing Rich's old score, and Rich is there watching.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, dude, that's a really good score.
It's
like
no
one here's touching it.
Because I think I only got to like, I did it as the fucking open announcement though against Scott Pinchuk.
Oh, nice.
And when you're in that environment, like I literally flew in and out of Seattle the same day to do it because I was in the military, because I was still working. And so I was like, all right. And I got like the 30 something or something. I got to like 44 calories. I was like, how the fuck did I beat my 14 score? Because in 14, I was in good shape.
It's getting that second row is where the workout is.
I love that workout though. It's such a good workout. I took 4th at the games in 2014. And I beat my score this year where my volume is so much lower. Nowhere near in that kind of shape.
Oh damn, I'm gonna have to do a squat.
I'm sorry, bro. You're getting 1 1/4 all day. But that's as high as it goes for me.
First time I ever like trained with Rich, and I was talking about the rope climb. I was like, yeah, dude, I watched that live with my dad. And he's like, how old were you? I was like, about 8. And he goes, don't ever tell me that again.
My last year at the games, there was a competitor there. I go, the first year I did CrossFit was 2005. He goes, dude, he was like 3. Like in 2005. When I started doing CrossFit, he was like 3 or might not even been born. Fuck, it was crazy. I was like, damn. I used to look at people who were 40 when I was probably 22 and be like, those fucking people already got 1 foot in the grave.
They're still walking?
Yeah, right. How are they still walking? Now I'm like, I feel I can still fucking jump up and touch this roof. It's 24 inches above my top reach. I'm just trying to hang with my kids still. So what I do is I jump up pretty quick, pretty fast, and I stay beltless as long as I can. Pretty big jump, so I'll go like 35, 225, 15, 365. Then I like start kind of like tapering jumps to like 400 and kind of see how heavy I can get, and then come back down to working sets. So I don't know what the working set is yet today.
Yeah, me either.
See how the legs feel. Look at that depth, man. Oh, that looks good. I wish people could feel the bottom of my squat and be like, because people probably look at it and are like, Jesus Christ, Josh, like, how about you get a little lower? I wish you could feel it. Like when I hit the bottom of my squat, I feel like my ass is on the ground, and then I watch it in a video and I'm like, oh my God. $315?
Shit, why not?
Dude, if you want to take smaller jumps too, no one's got anything to prove here, except for me. I got everything to prove. I hadn't power cleaned like anything over 225. We went to the Rogue Invitational, and our first workout had the 185 cleans, and I was like, oh, I'll just work up a little heavier to make the 185 feel good. I hit 225. I was like, that was the easiest 225 power clean I have felt in a long time. I was like, fuck it, throw 245 on. 245. I was like, whew. I'm like, oh my God. 265. I was like, holy shit, let's go. I'm like, adrenaline's fucking nice. One and a quarter, baby, 1 1/4. Just trying to help you out. Nice, Logan.
All right, we're good.
There it is, butter. Yeah, 4 or 5?
Yeah, we going 405 and then going back down for working sets.
I might still go up a little bit. We'll see how it feels at 4 or 5.
All right, so do I get credit getting it out of the rack?
I'm giving you 1 1/4 on these reps all day, baby. Ain't nobody trying to take your quarter rep.
Oh my God.
Up. Come on. Nice.
Wow. Told you.
That would have been
405 was either going to be good or dog shit.
Yeah.
Dog shit it is.
I'm gonna bet if I wasn't here or people weren't here, you would have dropped it. In my head, I'm like, oh, I would have dropped that rep all day.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on like not giving up on squats.
No, it's a good habit to get into, man. I'd call that a rep all fucking day, well below parallel. And you stood back up, you know?
That's really all you got to do.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna do 1 more jump. 415, so just 10. You throw the black 10 on there. It's not feeling nearly as good as I was hoping it was gonna feel. I hit 420 without a belt, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, and it felt so smooth. I was like, I have to go up again. And I threw 435 on, and I was like, I should put a belt on. And I didn't. And I hit it, and I was like, oh my God. It looked like that 405 you just did, right? It was just like, don't pass out, don't pass out, don't pass out.
Don't pass out, fall forward, or shit your pants.
As I walked up that last 405, I was like, I'm right there. I could definitely shit my pants. Dude, I've seen so many guys almost pass. Dude, we were doing 315 front squats for 5. Like, I'm like not even paying attention because we're just like 315 for 5. Like, no problem whatsoever. Fucking Frazier, all of a sudden it's like, I hear this, the weight's fucking, I see the weight catch something and like flip like this. I look back and Frazier fucking passed out. Cause he's like, it always happens on rep front squats. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? I'll go belt, fuck it. The Batman belt. Pretty good.
Not bad.
I felt better than the first 4 or 5. Fuck it, should I throw another 10 on? One more just because there's people here. There's other people in the room, it always helps. It's not just a camera on me.
It does help.
Dude, it helps.
I would have quit on that 405.
Yeah, for sure. Not today. I should have. I kind of gave up on it. Oh, you can put it up. We'll go. We'll do our working set still.
Oh yeah. Shit.
What am I doing, dude? Should probably do 5s today. No. Actually, maybe I'll go heavier, higher volume. Maybe I'll go 7s. And maybe 385. See if I can do 7s at 385.
Yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how it goes.
I will. I'll see how this feels. The rep scheme might change. Last 6s it is. Yeah, do whatever rep scheme you want, man.
I'll do this first set at 345.
Yummy! I feel like those big 10s and 15s don't weigh as much as the little ones.
Oh yeah. Dude, just the way that it like feels on the
You grab
bar.
it and you're like, this feels way lighter than the other 10. I'm gonna go with these. Or the big fucking old 45, rubber 45s. I'm like, there's no way these weigh 45 pounds. Gotta go for a max today, baby.
All right, let's go. 335 is gonna feel like cake today on this clean and
Plus,
dirty.
the fucking plates are like out to here.
Yep.
So they're putting so much
you
flex. This is how early I was in CrossFit. When you called high temp and you said you did CrossFit, they gave you a discount. That's how fucking old I am. They're like, oh. I'm like, hey, I was told to tell you I do CrossFit. He's like, oh, you do CrossFit? Yeah. 15% off, baby. Like, let's go. Imagine that these days. This one's for fucking democracy, baby! Ah! I love it when it feels good coming off the back rack.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
That got so out of position.
Still counts.
That's right. Whew.
It's just like golf. There's no
right.
pictures on the scorecard.
That's right. Well, you're also doing it at a fucking quarter squat.
Exactly.
I blame my dad.
Oh shit, I got a nasty spasm all the way across my back. All right, I'm gonna go do some cat cows. Holy shit.
Yeah, right, brother?
Yeah.
I turned this on. It'll be ready in about 30 minutes.
Oh, God.
Should have been rowing so hard.
This just happens every once in a while when I back squat.
Text Rich right now. Let him know. Don't send me this shit anymore.
Keep this shit in Cookville.
Hey, keep this fucking trash in Cookville, pal. Yeah, right. I do shit like this like 3 times a week. Better? Cleared up?
Yeah.
Look like you're walking all right. That's good. This is the last set, so that's good. Then we'll do some more posterior chain shit. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not posterior, it's way up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it is posterior.
That's on your back, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, but when do we do posterior work that's upper back in CrossFit? It's all low back.
Cleans? I call it clean. I would call it clean upper back. I call it front squat upper back. Deadlifting, I get my upper back get sore. All right. All right, don't shit yourself. No, that ain't worth it. Yeah. 6 would have been bad. Whew. All right, I'll take that. Every fucking set, I felt dizzy coming off too. Means it's working. Come. Nice. Big drive, big drive. There you go.
I'm like the hero in training. And it's like, why am I not doing this on game day?
It's a different beast, man. 100%.
Like,
when there's no pressure, when there's no stress, it's just you against someone else. It's not the same. And then, there's people who thrive when it's fucking there's a crowd or whatever. So it's just different, man. It's like, and it's just getting used to it.
Yeah.
Right? You're 22. You're young. You're still. What's the farthest you've made it in?
Semis.
You made it.
Well, games as a teenager, but I'd say semifinals.
Oh, you went to the games as a team?
I'd say semifinals.
Okay. Yeah.
Harder to make than teenage games.
Yeah. It's all a learning experience, right? And it's like, and remembering that you're fucking still here, because that could easily defeat people. Yeah. I mean, you see so many fucking people go to a sanctional one time or a regional one time and never come back, or the games one time and never come back, man. When I coached my son's wrestling team when they were little, I'd be like, every fucking one of you kids need to be proud of yourselves for even being in here, because this is a very hard thing to come in and do every single day and know that, like, it's going to hurt. Like, it's not going to be that much fun, but there's a reason why I'm in here, right? And so understanding that and that alone is a fucking huge win. And you have to take that with you sometimes, because every day in the fucking gym is not going to be a PR, but showing up day in and day out every day, keeping consistent with showing up, the wins will come, the confidence will come, all that shit's going to come, but just being able to ride the ups and downs.
It's hard. You come back from a competition you didn't do as good, and you want to just immediately be in the gym and just pounding your head against the wall, but then that wears off really fast, and then you're like,
sure does.
Then it just mentally kills you. You can be mad and take it out, but know that the season is what matters. work on what I need to work on, have a good mental reset, and then like charge full forward.
It's great. You got the right attitude at a young age, man. It's awesome. Because that's exactly what you have to do. You know, that's it. It's like motivation is only going to last for so long, right? You're going to have to fucking just stay disciplined, stay the course, ride the failure, the days that don't feel that great, that don't feel that great, the days you don't get that good of sleep, the days you don't eat right, the days you decide to go out with your friends, whenever. And it's like, you still got to fucking go train. And that's all it is.